Let's do one more week of Olden era. So new week, which means that we can get new troops, and sooner or later we'll end basically everything that has to do with the opponent too. First of all, we can try discovering what's down here, just in case there was an opponent in the area. Obviously attack because of the extra dwelling, and the +2 ore is also helpful, it's near the main city. Now, second issue, before the week ends, let's capture the previously lost town. And this is a new week, which implies that we might be able to take all the units, even if they die. Not a problem. We have enough funds to make sure that the opponent cannot purchase these. I don't have illusions, I'm not gonna survive this just in itself. Now, we can go and check out this area. It's a high risk strategy because we may lose the unit. But either way, maximum pressure. We'll see, maybe the opponent is stronger and attacks, but this is not my only team, that's why we have this strategy. And backup is coming too. Okay, now comes the interesting part. We will get some units. I don't understand why my selection was not saved, first of all. But either way, we can maximize the units that we buy. And just go and get to the main city within some turns, and then we're gonna have another unit stash. We'll continue the discovery as usual, just in case we find something useful. Wait a minute, how bad is this unit that we... Oh no, actually it's lethal, so it's hard. I misread the situation. Now, this place, I know I should have done this earlier. This place is where our new troops will be born. Get the third angel. And basically get everyone. Like this. This is a kind of weak team, but it's still worth it. And we can either choose to defend, which means that we go upwards, or you know what? Actually, I'm missing a unit in here. It doesn't hurt. I don't even care about these extra resources, maybe I should. And above all, we have yet another team that we could use as reinforcements. Yeah, it's a different Medusa. Okay, I made the decisions last week, that's why I didn't fully remember. Now, let's see one more thing. $75. Okay, let's trade. Wish I knew where the marketplace is. Now I do. So, we need 75 of this essence. Maybe this should be enough. But wait a minute, that's the other one. So... yeah, we don't have a way to trade it, at least here. You need a specific building for it on the terrain, on the map. So this means that we will have to go and start putting pressure on the opponent somehow. Okay, we've made more than enough progress. I'll just continue hoarding the rewards and end the first day. Opponent is going for the city as expected. Unfortunately, I have to battle. I don't even know where the opponent was in the first place. This charging was not the most effective. But at least we got the morale bonus. That was a super bad news. Let's wait. I thin the field. At least just a bit. And then I'll thin the remaining units. Let's see. And now waiting is over, so we'll have to make sure that we form some obstacles. But we need to stay away from the hydras. And maybe use first strike as well. But this is dangerous that we're next to each other, the dragon can exploit it. So I'll use this unit as a decoy. Or you know what, maybe just attack. Regular attack is fine. Very good. They couldn't attack both of the units. And now a new turn is starting. And now they are attacking both, unfortunately. Good, let's see what spells we have. So counter-attacking before the enemy attack is basically a good thing. I'm just worried about this Hydra. Let's see, maybe I'll take away retaliation of the opponent first. This counter-attack doesn't help much. Very good, I wanted some units to stay. Yeah, this counter-attack was a bad move. And the opponent is a bit too fast. Now, you know what's gonna happen now? Fireball. Wish I could include this unit too. Oh, did I make a mistake of damaging myself too? Horrible. Now, if we're lucky, we can demolish up to 2 dragons. And maybe another 2. This doesn't help. And unfortunately we don't have space either. And that's a difficult situation because we could demolish the dragon, that's fine. But unfortunately, and this is really unfortunate, we don't have enough. Or you know what? Spells, are they immune to spells? Magic immunity level 4. So they are somewhat immune to spells. So this means that I need to act as a decoy and just move here. Not a major enough decoy. Good, that's what I wanted to accomplish. Now, technically I can surrender for 12,000 gold. The other option is that the Hydra cannot basically reach me at this stage. Yeah, I will just surrender. And accept the result as it is. That's fine, the opponent got weakened. And now I can rehire myself here. And wait for 1 more week. And that's how I keep on circling my units. So let's hire the 0 for 5k. Unfortunately we took all the units. But hey, not an issue. Now, we'll need to go downwards. First of all, take the ore mine. I'm fine with gold, we don't need more. This is really nothing special. Now, what you need to do is buy the units. Preferably all of them. This is a big issue that they forget the choices. Because I tend to forget them myself too. So it's not an ideal team, but it's a good enough team. And we have another 2 team ready to attack. And this will most likely continue like this for a while. Now, this team can go up and continue putting pressure on the opponent. Because remember, we tend to rehire them. Now, this one, you just refuse and take the rewards. If you think I knew what I was doing, so what I selected, you're mistaken, because I didn't. It just didn't matter. And these are all the units. Okay, we're short on gold. So this means we'll end the turn. Or one option is that we'll go towards the other player and just give them the 3 angels. I'm not sure what happened here, but we'll have to see the strength of the opponents. This is super weak. I don't know what they were thinking. And it made little to no sense. But anyway. At least we have a new hero. Enemy city. As far as I can see, they don't have any dragons. So I might as well just defeat them. Not even a single angel. So obviously I'm accepting the result. And this is important because the opponent could have attacked from here. Now, I don't even know how many cities I have at this stage. So victory is almost guaranteed. We could still go downwards, although there is no route anymore. We'll see, I just discover what is up here. Second team. I think you're just fine with the good units and leave the rest to me. So this makes no sense. I don't even know what they were thinking. More defense is fine. We won't wander around much because the opponent is near. Now, this is a bad team. They are just discovering what is up here. I'm not seeing much. But at least it's worth discovering if there is a passage here. And if not, that's also information. Yeah, this is the stronger team. And it is always fine to look around, just in case there is some threat. And now this is the stronger team, which means that we can have yet another attacking force. Now this force may go rightwards and discover what is here. Although this force is kind of weak. So you know what, I might as well just go here. I changed my mind. We need another week. Now we just got a new unit. And this new unit could discover what is down here. I cannot pass from here to here. Okay, I'm quite impressed at the moment. I might even build something. And now I think we're in a position to keep everything that we have. And that's it. Third day is over. Let's continue with the fourth one. Opponent is coming relentlessly. Or maybe they just reorganize their defenses, they don't know what is coming for them. Good, this capture is important. And I think we don't need to do anything here because usually castles are next to roads, or they are connected by roads. Now finally we can get some alchemical dust. I will do it all and I'll recover the remaining resources. Oh, that was horrible. We lost one of the angels. Doesn't matter. Town Portal. Now, this is a good spell. Let's see, Ancient Idol, what does it do? And by the way, we can upgrade artifacts too. So for example, now it's 15% instead of 10%. We didn't have this before in other games. Now, I might need to get some extra units, but that detour is quite costly, so I'll just follow this path. No dragons, that's weird. We still lost quite a lot. And what does this mean? Was this all? I'm surprised. Was it the last city that the opponent had? It looks very much like it. That's a bit of an issue because, you know, I was about to level up and in the meantime it says victory. What kind of victory? So that was a bit anticlimactic. Because I thought there would be a big fight at the end, or the opponent was still kind of strong somewhere. But they just lost everything that quickly. So I didn't think it would be over in half an hour, but it looks like that we managed basically everything. Like all the cities, everything else, within about 2 months. Okay, that was an interesting finish. Sign up for Olden Era, it's worth it. Very much like a good game with some initial bug fixing that is still needed, as well as a difficulty, because I don't know if my difficulty setting was far too low or that's the current AI behavior. It's a bit weird at the moment, so you need a bit more resistance to make it challenging. See you in the next video.